Yeah, I apologize for the film quality. I got a crack right over top of my lens, and so that's why the film quality looks like it is. But anyway, I got a 12 string acoustic here, and I'm sure you've all heard of the tone amp. Anyone who plays an acoustic, I'm sure you've heard about the tone amp, and you're wondering, is it really all that it's said to be? Now, I don't have a 6 string, I have a 12 string. I imagine on the 6 string it's even more amazing because the 12 string already has a bit of a chorus effect to it because it's 12 string. But right now the amp's off, so we'll go through, we'll just do a quick little. That's a clean, just straight up. The one thing about the tone amp, you do need a pickup. Mine isn't an electric acoustic, but I did buy a California pickup that you can just throw on here, and it's a really nice little pickup. You don't have to mar the you don't have to mar your everything all up and drill holes, and it goes right here and it goes right onto the little. I love it. It's a California pickup. And then while all the strings are off, you got to put a magnet in here, and it goes way down here on the bottom, and then your tone amp sticks on the back. And I mean, it's on there. That was my biggest thing. Is it going to come off? And you can hear how hard I am pushing this thing around right now. And it doesn't come off. It doesn't move. It is on there. This thing is made to be on a stage and to jump around and to hop around, and it's just awesome. Now, I'm going to turn it on. I was still learning to use the settings, and then it turns out you can go online, and I can actually plug this thing into a USB somehow. I got to look into that, figure out how to do it. But you plug it into a USB, and I can download they got other stuff that you can download on it. And I really like the it has delay, plate, 2 room, and 1 hall. I'm assuming room is a large room. I really like the hall sound. I like the woodery, so the hall sound to me is really cool. And right now, I have to actually turn some of this down. I have my decay on 19. I'm going to bring it down. I've got my decay now on 15. And then my pre-delay is on 10. I like that right there. That's fine. My high cut is on 5. Then I come over here. I got my gain on 12. I'm going to bring my gain down to 10. And my volume, I'm going to turn the volume all the way up on this, because I'm inside a semi-truck right now, so there's no rooms for the reverb to really throw back off of, which would really make it awesome. But remember that I'm inside a truck. I'm not inside any kind of studio where this thing can throw this sound. I'm inside a truck. I mean, and then from here to, I'm still learning how to set things up on it. And it has a bypass too, where you can bypass it. Because this doesn't have a switch where I can turn it on and off, because I'm not drilling my guitar up. But this here's the on the number 2 setting, which is a room. I'm imagining it's a large room. We'll do you know what we'll do? We'll do some we'll just do this. And to show you how much of an effect that is, turn it off. I'm going to turn it completely off. I could just unplug it, but I'm going to turn it completely off. I mean, it's awesome, man. And I don't know how exactly to explain this thing to you. I was watching a YouTube video here, right there. I was watching a YouTube video, and the way the guy described it, I think it's the best way to describe this thing. This here, like I said, there's a magnet in here. You put it inside while the strings are off, you put the magnet down here on the back of your guitar, inside, but on the back of your guitar, and then it sticks. It's magnetic. And there's our little rubber tube. See that rubber? Think of your speakers, or think of your amp. You know, the speaker inside your amp, and it's this big speaker. But the thing about the speaker is what's actually making all the sound is just a little tiny thing, and it spreads the sound out through your speaker to throw the sound. Now, that's that little tiny piece that's inside your speaker, and it turns this into your speaker. This is your the rest of your speaker, the big round circle, not just the little tiny thing that's usually underneath the bubble. This here is actually the bubble and all the coning and the rubber insulation, and this is the speaker now, and this is the activator for the speaker. And let's see what else is on here. There's a plate setting, and I don't know, I'm not too big on the plate. I know a lot of guys like the plate. I've been watching, and to make it easier, I'm just going to unplug it real quick. I mean, it really does what it says it's going to do. And now I'm going to plug it back in, and it's amazing because it's the coolest thing about this. Say you're a busker. If you're a busker, you want this. You want this if you're busking. It's expensive though. I don't know exactly how much she paid for it, because, you know, I don't want to ask her. That would be rude. But I know it's expensive, and I know it was over $200. I haven't went online to see how much it is, and unfortunately I'm going to have to go online, and I'm going to wind up knowing how much it was, because I have to go online because you can go online and you can download more stuff onto it offline. And so I imagine once I go online, then I'm going to wind up seeing, and I feel kind of bad because I don't want to know what's paid for it, because I love it. It's just the most awesome thing in the world. It's one of the most awesome birthday gifts I've ever gotten. But now this is on delay, and I still haven't touched any of my other settings. This is just going through just the hall, the room, the plate, and now the delay. And I haven't touched any of my other settings yet. Everything is still set with my high cut at 5, my pre-delay at 10, I believe it is, and my DK at 15, I think. And now this is the this is just regular delay. And now again, unplug it. I mean, and then we can go in here. Now you're gonna hear it plug back in. I mean, now we're gonna go, I'll do this. I'll go back into Hall. Okay, so we're back on the first setting. And I'm gonna take and, okay, volume is up. I'm gonna bring my gain all the way up. So the gain is all the way up on 26 now. I'm going to take my decay. Turn the, I'm picking up some background sound, so it's picking up, it's getting a little bit of a feedback. Okay, there we go. So that's on, the volume is on 20. Gain is 19, 17. Six. I still got just a little bit of feedback in there, but it is awesome. And I figured I'll shoot a video because I was watching, and all these videos are being shot by these guys that are doing all this really fancy. I mean, I'm just a regular player. I just play to have fun, but this is something that, whether you're playing just to have fun or you're playing because you're, like I said, busking, or you're actually going out to clubs or whatever, you want this thing. I mean, this is, anybody who's playing an acoustic guitar, you want this thing, man. This thing is awesome. Without it, again, we'll do this. Okay. Now this is without it. it's just, it doesn't matter why you play. If you play, you want this. You really want this. I mean, even just sitting around the campfire, I mean, this thing is just, it's amazing. Let's see, we'll go, that's bypassed now. So then we got same song. It's bypassed. I don't know why it was feeding back. That was, let's do this. Turn the volume down. I don't know why it's feeding back. It's a hot pickup though. That is a really good pickup in here. So, and it's not expensive. These California pickups are awesome. I got this at, I can't remember if it was Guitar Center or Sam Ash, but yeah, it's if you got an acoustic that's not electric and you want to electrify it, California pickup is the way to go. This thing is just awesome. It's a really hot pickup too. And like I said, this is on a 12 string. On a 6 string, this thing, all the videos I've watched are on 6 strings. So I don't know if anyone has actually done a video yet with it on a 12 string, but if not, this is the video where you're going to see where it does on a 12 string, because I love the 12 string because I play mostly electric guitars, and so the 12 string really helps strengthen your fingers, and you still get to play it like an acoustic, so you get that regular practice in. But it's just, if you could play a 12 string, you can play any guitar. It's what it comes down to. So, and I just love the chorus sound of a 12 string. But this effect pedal, when you turn it back on here, I have it off right now, it's just amazing. We'll go on the plate. That was a bad chord, wasn't it? I mean, you can hear the difference right away. It is an amazing thing, and the better you play, the better this thing is for you. So yeah, well, I'm about to say I don't sponsor anything. I don't actually sponsor anything for anyone. I normally don't, people will normally ask an opinion about something, but I don't normally give anybody bragging rights. And I know I've been sitting here bragging about this pickup because it's an awesome pickup, but this tone amp, man, this thing, yeah, this is money well spent for anybody, whether you're only just now picking up a guitar or you've been playing a guitar for 50 years. The tone amp is going to be worth every penny to you. And there's different models of it. I mean, my girlfriend told me that this one here is somewhere in the middle, but she said there's some that are cheaper, so you can get, if you're on a budget and you just want to try it and see if you're going to like it, maybe you can, I don't know exactly what the models are. And then she said there's other ones that, they're hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars that, they have to do all kinds of stuff. So it's not just one little, and it's not an amp. I mean, I'm not plugged into nothing. I'm plugged into a little box on the back of my that's all it is, man. And yeah, poor guitar. My ex-wife threw it across the house once. It's already scarred up from that, and now I'm gonna beat it up. Poor fiver. But anyway, yeah, the tone amp is definitely 2 thumbs up. If I had a third thumb, I'd give it to him, man. This thing is awesome.